We all know that squirrels are tiny, furry little shits of the animal world, but have you ever wondered what they might be up to when we're not looking? Are they plotting our demise? Could they be the reason that your Wi-Fi is so slow? Well, today we're going to explore some of the most popular squirrel theories. So, without further ado, let's get into it. First up, we have the space laser theory. This is the idea that squirrels are actually aliens who have come to Earth on a mission to observe and learn about our planet and its inhabitants. They would then report back to their home planet via the lasers hidden in their eyes, which are so small that humans can't see them. The reason they choose to observe us from the trees is because they believe that humans are the dominant species on this planet, and they want to understand how we work so that they can better understand the universe. Okay? Maybe that one was a bit far-fetched, but what about this next theory? Squirrels are government spies. Now, this theory is based on the fact that squirrels are incredibly good at gathering and storing food. In fact, they're so good at it that the government has taken notice and started training them to gather intel on their enemies. They're small, nimble, and able to move through the trees with ease, making them the perfect spy. The government puts tiny cameras and listening devices on their backs, and then sends them into the wilderness to gather intel on anything suspicious. Once they've gathered the intel, they return to their handlers who then decide what to do with it. This could explain why there are so many squirrels in parks and other public places. They're not just there for our amusement, but rather they're watching us, gathering intel for the government. All right, moving on, we have the quantum mechanics theory. This theory is a bit more complicated, but it basically says that squirrels are able to travel through time by harnessing the power of quantum mechanics. You see, quantum mechanics is a branch of physics that deals with the behavior of matter at the atomic and subatomic level. It's a weird and wacky world where things aren't always as they seem and where the laws of classical physics don't apply. One of the strange things about quantum mechanics is that it allows for the possibility of multiple universes. In fact, it says that every time a quantum event occurs, the universe splits into multiple universes, each one representing a different possible outcome. Squirrels, with their tiny brains and ability to move really fast, are able to harness these quantum events and travel between universes. That's why you sometimes see a squirrel and it seems to disappear in a flash. It's because it's just jumped to another universe where it's no longer needed. This theory also explains why squirrels seem to be everywhere. They're not actually everywhere, but they're in every universe where there are trees. Okay, we have one more, and if you like these, I'll make a part 2. So this last theory is the most popular squirrel theory out there, and it's the reason that your Wi-Fi is so slow. Okay, you ready for this? Squirrels are actually using your Wi-Fi network to communicate with each other. They've been able to tap into the network and are using it to send messages back and forth. They're not using it for anything nefarious, they're just using it to communicate with each other. But the problem is that they're sending so many messages that it's slowing down the network for everyone else. That's why you're never able to get a good connection. The squirrels are using it up all the bandwidth. Now, you might be thinking that this is just a silly theory, but there's actually some evidence to support it. Have you ever tried to use your Wi-Fi and it's just not working? You're trying to stream a movie and it keeps buffering, or you're trying to download something and it just won't load. Well, chances are it's not your internet provider. It's the squirrels. They're using your Wi-Fi network to communicate with each other, and they're using up all the bandwidth. So there you have it, 4 of the most popular theories about squirrels. Did you find these theories as fascinating as I did? Let me know in the comments below. And if you did, make sure to stay tuned for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.